Greetings and welcome back to Autonauts. I'm Dgray, and in today's episode we'll start to do some advanced cooking. To do that we need to go grab some weeds, and unfortunately we haven't found anything close by yet. We've been quite unlucky in that department, so let's just spend the first few minutes going to look for some and see if we can't find some and make a farm. But one thing I want to do before that might be just to get our little, where's at, what I'm looking for, not the charger one, sorry, might be in farming then. Turf collector, turf remover. Once got this one, and get that to do an area where we should do our little farm. Let's move over here, might be a good place to do a farm. So what if we just do a farm? Or we could just chop down these trees and do a farm right here. That might actually be a good idea, just making weeds in here. Then this one can just stay here for now and do nothing. Well, let's just move it to dig up some dirt somewhere. Come here. Let's just get rid of all the dirt. Not all the dirt, sorry, all the grass right here to make a big farming area. Go. So while that is doing this or doing that, let's go look for some weeds. Weeds can normally be found close to cereal or close to cotton. For the most part I normally see it at cotton, but I haven't been able to see any yet, so let's just expand out and look for the brown areas and see if we can find any in any of those. Oh, there we have some ore, we might need that later. Oh, and here we have some. So look at that, a ton of weeds. So let's just dig some up and take them back to base. Oh, and pumpkins. Oh, that might be good. Not quite sure how to get a pumpkin, but other than that. So let's see if we can just get 4 here. And get that back to the base. Oh, we already have 4 now. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, put that down to pick this up, put it in storage, and then take all these. So let's take the weeds back to our base, and let's make a small farm up here for weeds. A weed storage might be good to have. Let's just place one right here. Seems we'll have to craft some more storage. We do have some here. There we go. Let's just get a bit more and remove the other ones. Wonder if we can mark all of these and press delete. We can. That was quite nice. So let's get ourselves a little wheat storage right. Let's just get it right here for now. And then we'll chop down all the trees here and make this into a nice little area. So for now, let's drop the seeds into this chest, or crate, and get a robot to help us out. We have a few standing by. So want to record for you. You'll go over here, pick up weeds until hands are full, and then you right click on the ground right here and plant it. And this might be a bit too big of an area, but let's go with this for now. So what if we just match it right here? It's right on the edge of this. It's right there. Use help items. All of these until hands are empty. And do that forever. Called it wheat planter. So it will move to wheat storage, pick up as many as it can carry. Repeat until hands are empty, planting them over here, and then continuing. So let's make a new group, call that wheat farm. Wheat farm. Give it a nice green color. So it doesn't do anything because we're missing weeds. So let's just dig up this one and give it the 4th one, and then we should start to produce quite a bit of weed. Let's drop these 2 in, and then we can get a robot to start planting them for us. Or not planting, but starting to harvest them for us. And we definitely need a charge bot. So let's go make 2 charge bots, or just 1. We have a charge right here. And I haven't really heard anything about the thing that was going on, where you could just put down one of these and it would have a bigger search area, even though it didn't have what was needed. So right click, open and close you then. Correct, place you down again. Then now this one can charge bots. And let's just take it over here and start to help this one out. So come on, little robots. You could probably move by yourself. That would be a bit easier. And I'd like for you to do it in, let's just say, this area. Oh, stop. Or we could just call them all charges so we don't have to do that every time. Charges. And that should fix all of these. Don't know why it's not doing it. Didn't I activate you? Didn't. There we go. So now that works, and we can start to get another one. Let's get you. You'll be weed digger. Cool, and I want you to go pick up a shovel. You'll go here to pick up a shovel, please. And then you use the shovel to dig weeds. No, I don't want you to drop all, I want you to dig. And just move the area up a bit. I think it was right here with the other one. And you'll do until hands are empty. And then you'll find a spade. And you'll only do this until this one is full. So there we go. Now we'll dig until this one is full. Perfect. Let's just drop this pickaxe right here for now. And you probably should get one to dig off, remove all of these trees over here, since they are quite annoying. And we could get one to remove all the stumps as well afterwards. But this should give us a lot of those. Now just to craft a few more here. I should activate these. Let's just go charge this one. And you'll be a new picker one. Go over here and collect. Collect weeds. And drop them into this into this storage. Until hands are full, and then you'll like you to drop them off in here until hands are empty forever. So just keep on moving, doing what it can. Weed collector. Go! There we are. It'll just keep going and going and going. So what does this do? Drop everything to me. Oh, is this a way for the robot to drop? Oh, and stop and start all. Ah. Actually, something is not overlapping correctly here. It seems to be both one and the other part. Let's take this one first. That's definitely not the right spot. That's what I'm trying to say. Right there. Start. What about you? Digger is right. This one needs to move down one. Where is it at? Right here, move down one. There we go. That should be our entire wheat farm automated. And now that we have wheat, we can start doing something else. And that's getting a shovel. We also need one to collect all of this junk, since that is a bit in the way. We do have one that can do it. We have a turf collector. Let's add those two down here. Those are specialized things. So the collector's up here right now. I would like to move you, but instead of adding it to here, let's just try and do something fun. And let's build like a massive pile somewhere and see how high we can get it, since this is gonna go forever. So record, change you to not here, but let's just go over here. Just take whatever we can find for now. Then you'll drop it. Let's just get one of these. And I'd like to drop it, let's just say right here, and see how big we can make this pile. Let's just try that again. Can you drop it here? There we go. Let's try move there and drop all. Times empty. And let's see if we can get rid of all this like this, because we're filling up so much storage this way. So this might be other way to do it. And that is what I want to try. So now that we have weeds, they're still being used to plant. That is completely fine. We just need to chop down some of the other things. But they're growing quite fast. Let's set up a cooking area. Don't we have a charge over here? Let's see, charge bots. Is it just outside of range of a charge bot? There should be one here. Guess not. Why can't you reach? Which one has this area? Is there one in here? No. Let's just see if we can find one. It's probably one of the last ones. Oh, this one. Oh, you're not moving. There we are. You weren't activated. That's actually one thing you have to remember to look at once in a while if they're actually working. So that was the only problem we had there. So now we should start harvesting all of this wheat again. And then we can also just change around the area they're doing it in. The farmer is the one that's cutting, so pretty much just max out your area, please. Oh, you're big enough. But that one is big enough. That one needs to move one to the right. I'll pretty much just max the area, then can figure it out itself. And the plant is good, and the straw collector needs to max out as well. There we go. Now all this will be gathered. No idea what the straw is used for. But hopefully we'll find out. Look, whoa, look at that massive pile already. Should probably have done it somewhere else, but it's right here right now. And it'll be our new totem pole. If this can just continue up. That is so silly. So, this is going strong. We probably need to get better tools soon, since they break quite a lot. I wonder if these disappear after a while. I don't think they do. So that is fine. And now it's the cooking. And let's cook with the fish. So first things first, let's get down a mixer. We have 3 of them. So let's just try and get one. Where should we cook the food? We could cook it right here. In the same setup. Say 1, 2. And let's see how this cooking thing works. Haven't seen it before, but... water thing, I don't want that. Oh, we need... oh, we can do it. Is that better? No. Let's do sashimi. Right here. And to get sashimi, we probably need to cut some fish. And how do we cut them? In a bench or something? Let's see, can you do anything? No. Probably then just in a simple... can we do it in a chopping block? Let's just craft a few. There goes the robots. Because what I want to make is this. Let's go into food. I want to make... cut this first. Those support each other gives the sashimi, and the sashimi into this one gives us the tier 2 food. So let's see if we can't figure that out. Oh, they need crude access. I can help with that. So probably add a bot to do it. So let's just check this one out. Nope, that's definitely not what's needed. So how do we do the cooking thing? I hope it's not what's called part of some later research. It's pretty much just these 2. But those 2 together. So how does that work? Is it in a normal workbench then? That's bot 1. Bot assembly, that's a good workbench. And a crude one. That is a bit strange. So how do we do this? It shouldn't be that hard, to be honest. Let's try the easy one. Let's just take a fish, put it right here. And see if we take a bot and just cut that one, it will work. So what if I just take a blade myself? Because that is true, we might just do this. Then we'll cut into sashimi, and can we do it in just a stack like this? Oh! Can we just go and do it in a stack? Okay, so we'll just have the fishes go here and one to pick it up. And then we can have it in the one right next to this one. So let's try that. We'll take a new bot. Just get this one to make a few more. Drop this one back over here. And gets ourselves a new bot. So you'll be... How do you spell sashimi? Sashimi? Let's call it fish cutter. Until I find a better name for it. So you'll pick up one of these. And then you'll go over here and cut one of these. Just chop whatever fish you can find in this area, please. That will make me quite happy. And let's see here. Unser hands are empty. Ever or until a storage is full of fish. Let's try this. Then you right here. No, not you. Let's get another one. This one. You will pick up. Oh, it's because I have this one on me. Let's drop that, please. You'll pick up this and drop it into this. So it's full. Then like this, drop it off. Hands are empty. And I want to do that until this one is full. Forever. Sashimi collector. Don't know why I can't spell that. Sashimi? Something like that. So now that should collect them all the time. At least in this area. Let's put it into fishing. That might be nice. Fishing, fish cutter. But the fish cutter is not really doing it. Oh, did I forget to activate it? Go. Fish cutter. And now we're making the sashimi. The last thing we need to do is just combine the two in right here. And what is a good way to do that? Because it brings too much weed at a time, that won't be good. And just taking one over here at a time would not be good either. So we could just have one transporting some back and forth for us. Putting it into a chest. And now I'm quite sad I put it this way. Because I want to set up the same as over here. Look at that, it's so stupid. Oh well, let's just move these a bit then. And let's do it down here. Then we'll have one transporting between here and down here. The weeds. I think that is the solution for this problem. And then we can feed down here with the advanced food. We could do 3 of them, because we do need to cook them a bit. Let's say 1, 2, 3. And then they'll have one storage where they can pick up this one. Right here they'll pick up the weeds, they'll be transported from over here. But only when this is full, it will take items down here. I think that's the way to do it. So, if you go over here and take one of these. We can't, because we don't have any here yet. So it seems you'll need another digger. Or a smaller area for weeds. This might have been overkill. Let's just make it a bit smaller. Wheat farm. Wheat planter, please. Stop. That is way too big. What if I just do this small area instead? I think that will be better. And the digger can just dig up the rest here until this is good. Where's the collector one? Yeah, just take all of them you find it here, since it seems to be dropping all over the place. And the same with the digger. That'll just stick wherever it wants. That's fine. So this should work perfectly now. Now for this. Sashimi. We have 9. But where's all the fishes? Fish cutter, the fisher. Oh yeah, it's because until this one is full. That's not what it should be. It should be until the sashimi one is full instead. So stop you. Instead of that one, please take that one. Because I think this is just storage for something we don't really use then. Let's do the same for the other one. Until this one is full instead. So now we should be fishing, this one should be cutting, and this one should be collecting. Look at it go. Start to cut, this will start to collect. Yeah. And then down here we'll start to transport the wheat. That's gonna fill up very, very soon. Because wheat grows like wheat. So we'll go over here and collect 1. And right, this you'll do this until hands full. And then you'll drop it off over here. Until hands are empty. But you'll only do it when... I think I found it before. When it's not full. What's the one when it's full? I thought I saw one. Not full. What did I do with what's called the mushroom one? Because that should be the same problem we have. It's probably in the farming one. So this one. Onto this one. It's not full. So it's not this one. It's 2 to 5. Oh, until not full. I don't know why. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I know what it means now. So until not full. So not forever, but until not. Oops. So when this is not full, then it will not do it, and it'll do that forever. So now we'll move and keep moving. Let's try that. Oops. What's called weed mover fish. They'll go into our. Should there be in a? I put in a weed farm. I'm guessing. Yeah. That's part of the wheat farm. Look at that stupid dirt. That's part of the wheat farm. And it'll start to move over here as soon as that is full. So now we just need a robot to collect 4 sashimi in here on one of these. And then start making these. We'll probably make 5 at a time. So we have some things. So grab you. start to record. Let's go ahead and grab and do Unser Hands. Oh wait, not Unser Hands, full. Do that 4 times, and then you'll move down here and drop it off. Let's just pause you for a second and say. Then you'll go down here and drop it off. Let's just pause you again. Chords, and you'll do that until hands are empty. Until hands are empty. Yep. And then you'll collect 1 of these and throw in here. They'll create some sashimi, and you'll do that until, let's see, not forever, but you'll do it 5 times in the beginning, so it's 2, or you could do it 10 times every time it goes to the bottom. I'll use 40 fish, that is not that bad, so let's just say you'll do that 10 times. And you'll do that until, let's see, until that one is full. Forever. So that means you'll do it forever until this one is full. That means it has 1. So when it goes to 0, you do it 10 times. Then say not anymore, forever. So that'll be sashimi, what's it called? Crafter? Sashimi prod. So let's see if this will work. That'll go into our cooking team. Cooking fish. Blue. So we can actually do this 4 times. So if I pick this one up now, this one should start work. Doing this 10 times before it's done. And now I should be able to feed that into to these. Let's just test with this one. And now it should produce not the 1 food, but the 10 one. Look at that, times 10. That is perfect. So that means we have tier 2 food now. And we might not be able to collect it, but we can just help it out here. Can't afford it in. Oh, you're slow. Well, we'll probably save it for later then. And then do some babies down here, where we will do a better system, the tier 2 one. So we might dismantle or what's it called? Mushroom operation. That is extremely slow, but it is working. And then we'll do our sashimi one down here. And look at it go. Making fish for days to feed to the babies. And these are just fishing. There we are. That seems to be working nicely. So I think I'll end the episode here. We got all our fish, our tier 2 foods up and running. I think it's called tier 2. At least that's what I'm gonna call it. In the next episode we'll set up, or pretty much dismantle this. And move it down here. And do, what's it called? A tier 2 research setup. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And as always, please like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And then I'll see you next episode. Bye.